Alright guys, Forsaken just announced the next update with a brand new skin or killer, official theme videos released, a scrapped Noli skin revealed, and more. Let's get into it! So finally, Hytogo has announced the update coming this Friday, which will include the final skin in the Masquerade event. We've already waited an extra week for this skin, and with this, we got new event details about the Spectre using its powers to obscure what it could be, with an image where you can barely make out what this thing is. But from this, we've already started to see it in-game, with testers using it, and it's actually a killer coming in this update. The entity looks like Schmidli in this picture, with the obscurity around him similar to when they released the Jason Friday the 13th version, where it was completely obscured by the Spectre. But this isn't the only version of this killer, as there are more versions that have had their identities obscured. Since they're upcoming killers, we don't know which one is coming, but we can see Schmidli, Doombringer, Azure, The Masked, The Decayed, Entrapped, Jeff the Killer, and The Stalker. So it could possibly be one of these killers, but it might only be a limited time killer for the event that lasts until December 6th. Sweez even found someone using this killer in-game, and when they equipped it, it didn't even show the name, just question marks. Then we can see this killer having many abilities, with someone finding the Doombringer version, and Bro can turn into a ball. You can literally go anywhere you want in the ball form, and if you hit a survivor with it, you grab them and throw them across the map. There's also a dash similar to Noli's, but instead it skates extremely fast and can turn aggressively. Then there's some sort of John Doe Spike ability where it teleports to the endpoint, and Bro can even throw what seems to be a flag to grab survivors and pull them closer, like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Also, this killer has a normal punch and a punch that can go through anything but has range. All of these animations are hidden, so we can only guess who it is based on the vague silhouette. Many people think it's Nosferatu, with him being in the event room and the ball ability likely being the bad form. But some think it's literally the Spectre because of some leaked code, not sure what it means, but maybe it's a long piece of code used to hide the name. Some think it's Schmidli, but that seems unlikely due to the bad ability. From what has been deciphered, the work-in-progress render looks extremely similar to Nosferatu with the red eyes. There might even be a skin releasing alongside this killer, but who do you think this killer is? So since the Martyr 1X skin released, there has not been an official video of the visuals for the chase theme, but as of now Key After Key has finally released it. You can now listen to it in full for the Gubby Samurai. Also, he dropped another video for the Sixer and Noob Og theme that goes through the different Og stages of their relationship, from friends to betrayal. Have you listened to them before? There was a scrapped Noli skin called Dr. Noli that would have turned him into Gaster from Undertale, which was supposed to come to the game, but was scrapped due to external reasons, so do not go harassing anyone for this. We got the reference drawings of Dr. Noli, even with an early version of the model that was made. This included more detailed references for the entire body of Noli and what his right arm would look like than the final redesign of how it would look on the new Noli model. The hallucination and custom FX were all done for this skin. Here are a few. But there are more on Twitter that you can find. Even with this, it came with a custom LMS theme for Dr. Noli vs Comical 07 as that is a Sans skin. This skin also included a chase theme, which won't be used anymore, same as the LMS theme. The skin was mainly scrapped due to poor communication and the drama being a big headache, and with there being a 4-month delay, it was not worth the wait. Then, some were considering adding it to a modded version of Forsaken, but one of the owners, Chiriosneo, does not want to have anything to do with the skin anymore, so we won't ever see it return. With the new update coming soon, there is a rework for the Jersey emote, now with a new remix of the old lobby theme. A lot of people are happy to see the old lobby theme return. It's better than nothing and gives a new twist on it. we will all be using this emote. It's good to see it return for those OG fans of Forsaken, and even newer ones who never got to hear the theme. What other themes do you want to hear in Forsaken? So there was this picture of Taff with the eyes emoji, probably in the Forsaken testing studio that they have. At first, it seems like there's nothing unusual, but there is actually a slight peak of a skull, and if you overlay the image, it is literally Schmidli. From speculation, some are thinking that this is the last skin in the Masquerade event, with a lot of findings pointing toward Schmidli, including a new render from Awaken, who claimed that they made the render a while back and decided to showcase it now due to Schmidli being brought up a lot, but with others saying that it will finally be the Dignity Noli skin, which was shown a while ago but never got an official release. Some are saying you will need to grind until you have 2,500 Sukars, but this event will likely end before the Christmas update releases. So there was a big post about balance changes to time to make trick stabbing slightly less possible. With the new balance changes, there are a lot, so pause the video if you want to read them. They mainly put to time back to what they were supposed to be, a stealth sentinel, instead of being able to attack from the front. With all of them being subject to change, some agreed with the updates, saying people will complain, but that was never the intended playstyle, and with Roblox's latency, it can be unreactable at times. High-level players said that the stab windup should be kept, but the time should be forced to commit to the stab during the windup, and only after it finished should they be allowed to move freely again. A lot of people agreed with these changes as a good way to balance the time and allow killers to survive trick stabs. However, many disagreed, saying trick stabs are the only way they can protect themselves in a chase, calling to time the weakest sentinel if killers use their hitboxes correctly, and some even complaining about looping so much that they quit Forsaken. But overall, it does seem like these changes give to time a solid rebalance, with crouching becoming more useful and reinforcing the stealth-focused playstyle. So, one of the creators, Blue Zombiate, who worked on Treadstone John Doe, has given some important information about him. Treadstone John Doe will be the last collab skin from the Battle Bricks for now, with everything for the skin already completed, including unique effects, animations, SFX, and even a chase theme. They may return in the future, things improve, as the Two More team has been uncomfortable with the recent situation surrounding the game, which has caused all new collab skins to be postponed indefinitely. We now have confirmation that you can unlock the skin by obtaining the system deleted badge, and it will never be a shop skin. They also thanked Forsaken for the opportunity to work with them. This post also contained the intro for the Treadstone skin, so expect to see everything released fairly soon, with only the chase theme needing to be finished. I'm glad to see this skin wasn't cancelled, especially after I spent an entire day grinding to reach Chapter 3. 2 more mode just to be ready to unlock it once it comes out. So this update could end up being massive when it drops this Friday. What do you want to see released with it? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.